Ooh boy, we are here on Gigantic Day. Trying to get the right screen going there. There we go. So today, the Crystal Hive is live with the Attack of the Gigantics. You could probably guess what the theme is for today. I'm just going to be playing decks that involve gigantic creatures. Happy Saturday, Shelly. Long time no see. You've been doing things other than watching my stream. How dare you? Trying to find all my gigantic decks so I can actually pull them up properly in my deck list here. There we go. So I do own 5 decks that have gigantic creatures in them. And today I'm only going to be playing 4 of them. One of them is in my massive pile of Keyforge decks somewhere, right in here. I just didn't feel like fishing it out, so I have 2 Niflkong decks, one Niflkong deck, 2 Ultra Gravitron, and 1 Deacylus. Yeah, I guess planning a wedding's important. Depends on how much you love your partner. Alright, I'm going to start with the deck here, Torbjorn Transformative Bridge Thane. I'm thinking about going through my decks here in ascending order in power of strength or strength of schedule in SAS. So this is the weakest of all of them. It has a key cheat at redacted, however, I don't really want to be calling Logos that much, unfortunately. I don't have a lot of creatures. I have an okay line here in Dis. I've got 2 gateways. This one's got a damage pip on it to potentially knock a ward down. Pandemonium as well. And then I've got nothing super crazy. Excuse me, in Saurian. I wish I had, or is it Deacylus with an Exile, but I don't. So we're just going to go ahead and hop in here, and these are going to be casual because I don't know how good some of these decks are. I heard my opponent join right as I was walking away. Alright. It's an okay logo start. Not a fan of the opposition research this early. So why not? Let's go ahead and mulligan. To double Cinder with a Mind Fire? That's an okay start. Got the Even Ivan Odd Clawed combo there to steal 2 if they stay on the board. Sure, let's go Dis with Cinder and then a Mind Fire. I hit their no safety in numbers, so I do steal an Amber there. And I do have some new Martians here, so I'm going to queue up those toasts to properly thank them for following the channel. Well, let's just go ahead and go Logos. Play Even Ivan to the left and Odd Claude to the right. T-Rex 013 has joined the Martian assimilation. And then Frenchie LaRue, thank you for the follow. Welcome to assimilating to the Crystal Hive. And Slag Blast. I think that's my favorite name of the three. Slag Blast. It's a tongue twister too. Thanks for assimilating. Let's go Dis. Hit a Brabble. Why not? Let's just Gateway and then drop Snarette. I do have to say, when I was planning my wedding with my wife, it was probably one of the most stressful times of my life, but also one of the most exciting, because you get to plan. For context, I don't really like celebrating my birthday. Only recently have I even tried to, what's the word, entertain celebrating my birthday. So planning an entire day to just be about me and my wife was pretty cool. Let's go Saurian. And then discard the bottom of Deacylus. Some basic stats on this deck. Terrible expected amber. It's expected amber. I just looked at it. 7.8. So that is 6 printed bonus pips, or 6 printed amber pips. There are no additional bonus amber enhancements. This is gonna be a rough one. I do like the Library of Poliosaurus combo with Snarette here. It's a nice cross-house synergy. Let's exalt Snarette and then just to keep throwing amber on the other guy. Year and a half. You got, I was gonna say, plenty of time. You have what should be enough time. But yeah, it's a very enjoyable experience. And then when the big day comes, having been through it twice, I was married before my current wife, but having been through 2 wedding plannings, bit of advice, even if things don't go perfectly on the day of, that's fine. Sometimes that'll just lead to some fun stories later you can tell your kids and family members at later time. Because if you end up stressing too much about what did and didn't go right or wrong, you're gonna pull yourself out of having a good time on the day of. I'm not centered. There we go. Yeah, I can absolutely feel the lack of bonus amber in this deck. I'm playing so many cards and I'm doing nothing. And there's their other Infernus. Well, there goes my Deacylus, so this game's over. That's the only fun creature this entire deck has. I've not. I've taken music out of my background because I was getting incessantly harassed by Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. They kept muting my entire streams, even though I was playing public access music, so I've just taken the music out. And yes, I want to end my turn. I did have a stream. I had switched, well, you can tell by my theme update. I've switched to a whole bunch of new software. I've gotten some equipment upgrades. Notice the new microphone as well. Trying to make it look more crisp, and in the process switched to some new software and a new layout editor. In that, at the beginning of the stream, I accidentally had my music in the background. So it was like the first 2-3 minutes where I had music going. So that got muted, but that was just on my stream introduction countdown. And I think the rest of the video ended up being fine. Just doing some new adjustments to the way I stream and post my content. So my VODs will be available on YouTube either later in that day or the day after. And then on Twitch, you can just watch the VODs almost instantly. Let's go dis each undamaged creature. Sure. Let's hit Munchling to archive. I'm going to be going into Saurian probably next. That's just archive daughter, I guess. Pandemonium. Let's just put them on those 4, those 5, I guess. And then let's Gateway. Pew! And then let's Imperial Road to drop Sacrosaurus. Oh yeah, I've got music going, as if you can't hear it. And I've never streamed music without paying credit to the artist either. So that was always weird to me. Is I would have a scroller, and beginning days of my stream, I would announce like the artist I was listening to. I'd openly name the artist in the middle of the stream. So I get it. Like, I completely get it. Artists need to make money, and musicians, with the invention of the internet, it's much harder for them to make money. Most of the money they make now is on record sales and touring. But past that, I mean, nothing malicious about my music. I'm spreading music I like. So it took some adjusting for me to get used to not playing with music. So I've found an easy way to just play it through my headphones, but not post it to my stream. Let's remove that. Let's move Polyosaurus over. Let's play It's Coming to Pull the Deacillus. I'm not going to be able to play it because half it's been purged, but I will discard it to get a free archive. And then just do that. Okay. Yeah, and I think most people will do that anyway. If they have a streamer who's playing music they enjoy, they're going to look that artist up or that song up at least. Whether or not they pay for the song or they just use Spotify to listen to it. I don't know how Spotify works in the background. I'm pretty sure the artists get credit for it somehow. It's just there's not an easy way to play music without giving the artist credit formally, and I don't have an agent or a lawyer, so There's no way for me to contact the artist and say, hey, can I play your music randomly on my stream at some point and give you credit by a scroller? Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get a key at all this game, and it's going to be great. This is why this deck has never been unwrapped except for to put the enhancements into the Crucible. I could announce the artist names of what I'm listening to when I think about it. I just tell you verbally. Let's go Logos. I will... Fuck it, I'll take my archives. Why not? Professor Torado. Let's Reap with Bot Bookton. Let's draw a card first. Then let's play Cinder to the left. Let's Reap with Daughter. Let's play Skippy Time Hog. I'm okay with that. And then let's use the ability to drop Faust, I guess, and just make my opponent's key cost +1 and lose. For the most part, there are 2 people that I could name offhand that have contracted COVID. Both of them recovered just fine. There were no health complications other than the basic flu symptoms, which is good. But one was a family member and one was a friend, so there were 2 people in my close enough circle that contracted COVID, so taking all my precautions. I, with work, I still go into the office and I have some consumer and client contact, but we sanitize everything, masks, gloves, everything. So taking the precautions I need. Excuse me. It's a hard part of being in the psychology field is people really need that help right now. So being an essential staff in that realm makes it pretty difficult to not interact with non-family members or non-house members. I'm never going to play that Torbjorn deck again, so we're just going to retire it right away. So I'm going to hop into the dock that meddles with court. So this is a Saurian Shadows Untamed, I almost said house, deck. It has a Keyfrog, has a Niflkong, and that's the gigantic for today. Has a decent amount of warding mechanics, as well as 2 Faust for some key taxing, and 2 Axioms. There we go. I was looking for the Dark Amber Vault, because that's what this deck revolves around. It is 100% a Dark Amber Vault deck. So just going to pop that out and drop Nexus. I think, if I counted right last time, there's 9 mutants in this deck. So the potential for 9 card draw plus card draw pips. So minimum of 10, since I'm looking at one on Shoulder Id right now. And that's the only bonus draw pip. So I think there's 10 card draw potential here, as long as my opponent doesn't have Amber, or I can't talk today. As long as my opponent doesn't have Artifact. Hate. But what about you, Shelly? Has everyone in your circle stayed fairly healthy? Let's drop that there. Just get some wards going. Since I'm bopping pretty hard here, the song I'm listening to right now is Vanity of Sleep by Silent Planet. They toured here through Denver 2 years ago. Amazing live show. They're really good live, and I love the lead singer. He used to be a substance abuse therapist, so a lot of his songs are inspired by some clients that he had. A lot of his songs are about mental health and the never-ending grind for mental health recovery. Let's go Shadows. I think I've got one mutant here, so that'll give me a decent card draw. Put the Thief over here. Let's drop a Splinter to the right. And Opportunist on... let's put it on Narratorus. Let's Reap and use Fetch Drones. I'm not going to hit this because I don't have any Logos cards, so it's not the best of cards to use with Nexus, but it is what it is. Yeah, my heart goes out to teachers. I know it's hard on parents to keep their kids at home. I know quite a few people who are having a very rough time with their kids being at home because they're just used to basically paying for an all-day babysitter, which is what a decent amount of parents treat school as. And it's a very weird family adjustment to make with COVID of everyone being at home for the most part and all kinds of different things going on at home. Let's stay with Shadows. I actually don't really mind Nexus discarding cards. It gets me through my deck faster. Let's Reap. Seeker Needle to hit Edarome. Shoulder Id will Reap. Gamgee will Reap. And then I'm going to mug my Nexus. And let's have Nexus Reap. Discard. It makes such a weird house dynamic. I don't want to say family dynamic, because if there's no structure in your house, right? If your kids don't have a schedule, they're gonna be little hellions. Like, they're just gonna get used to, I run the house now. Mom and dad, or mom and mom, dad and dad, whatever your parent situation is, they're gone, or they're busy working in the office, so I can do whatever I want while I'm at home, which means, do I need to do my homework, or can I get away with some Nintendo Switch or some Xbox for a couple minutes? And it really institutes the necessity in a household for there to be structure that mimics school. And I'm gonna spiral into a pretty heavy sociology assessment there. So I'm gonna stop myself, but there's a lot of things to consider in the household that most families have never had to deal with before. Let's forge blue. I'm gonna go Untamed. Drop the Niflgrounds and then a Pismire and then a Keyfrog to hit that Bibliophile. Honestly, they probably do. I mean, if I was a student, fuck, even when I was in high school and middle school, when I was not paying attention in class. I was the kid that had a comic book behind my textbook, or when cell phones became a thing, then I had my cell phone under my desk, and the teachers knew you were on your fucking phone, but they never did anything about it because they didn't know how to. So I'm pretty, with kids being at home and there being online classes, if there's no camera on, you know they're not really there. They may be physically in front of the computer, but they are checked out. Alright, I'm gonna mess with your key cost here, man. Let's go reap so you cannot fight. Let's put Faust. Let's get an Amber there. Let's go ahead and City State Interest, because now everyone's protected from Axiom. Oh man, what am I doing? I'm being such a dick. Alright, let's go to... Who do I want to protect? I'm gonna hit I'm gonna hit Gamgee here. And then I'm gonna Axiom. And that's Ward Faust. And let's do this trigger Titan Guardian. And end turn. Key cost 15. What? I have so many key taxing decks this set, and most of them, this one is able to actually protect with wards. And it's got Axiom with City State Interest, which is a really fun in-house combo. Most of those decks don't do much else than key tax. I don't want to overcommit this other Faust. I want to keep this other Faust for if my opponent has a way to kill this Faust. Oh man, you should have seen my... I have another deck. It does not have Gigantics, so I'm not going to be playing it today. But it's Viridilos of the Critics Center. And the highest record I ever had was making my opponent's keys cost 27. Reap, and then let's go Sacro Thief. Let's hit you, and let's put that there, make key cost 16. And why not? Let's continue with Nexus and use Fetch Drones. The funny thing is in the game where I had the key cost up to 27, I lost. It's because it's too slow. It makes the key cost crazy, but if my opponent has a good board state or has the ability to just crank out Amber, they could earn 80 Amber and still beat me. I think I'm just going to stay in Shadows here and just keep abusing it. Actually, let's... You know what? I need to go Saurian, because he does have an elusive, so I'm going to fight here with Naratoris, which prevents my opponent from reaping. Just slow them down a bit, and then let's go Monument to Faust, and then a Citizen Shrix. I'm still not going to commit this other Faust yet. Oh, fucker killed my Naratoris. I see how it is. Didn't like me locking him out of reaping there. Risk locks. Alright, all kinds of amber steel here. I am going to get the most amber out of shadows. So I'm going to play Tempting Offer to bounce Whisper. Give them an amber. Man, it's not going to trigger Gamgee there, but let's reap and reap. Just reap across everything. Let's reap again. Yeah, let's just keep hitting fetch drones. Try and get through the deck even faster. Another band, since we seem to have a lot of overlapping music tastes. If you've not heard of Leprous, they are fucking brilliant. Leprous. If you had to classify them, I'm going to see if their bio says anything, but about the genre they prefer. Okay, that's what I said. They're progressive metal, so prog metal, my go-to. A lot of syncopated fifths and a lot of varying meter and all that kind of cool musical stuff. Oh, what? God damn it. It's the second game in a row where a piece of my fucking Gigantic got purged. And that one was like completely at random too. There goes my Shrix. I feel like I need to start getting my Untamed on the board. So it's the yellow key. Let's go Untamed. For a Fandangle, Dark Fairy, and Niffleape. All this discard, this is crazy. Just abusing this Dendrix. It's gonna be non-untamed. I think I'd build a bigger board, or I'm gonna go Saurian. So let's reap. Increase their key cost by 1, because then ultimately I'm going to, man, let's play this Faust to drop an Amber on Fandangle to protect him. And then let's... They don't have any wards, so let's just kill Breaker Hill, I guess. Ward Faust. Key cost is 17 again. What? Let's go Shadows, because if I reap with what's on the board here, I'm going to be at 4. I'm going to reap and use this hologramophone to hit my Fandangle. Thanks for giving me that. Let's go Tempting Offer to bounce Wormhole Tech and then drop a Miasma Bomb. And reap with Whisper for checkmate at 9. This is definitely a fun deck. I really enjoy this one. It's not the strongest. Has pretty good Amber control. Not amazing Amber control though. I just love that my opponent has a very artifact-centric deck. And I just keep playing Nexus and just reap and steal it. They did get me off my key though, so that's annoying as shit. Do I have anything with damage pips? I do, but not in Untamed, otherwise I could kill my Key Frog. So let's go... I think I'm just going to stay Shadows. Drop that Dark Amber Vault. Let's have that Faust capture 1. Let's hit that ward. And let's just hit there. And then let's do Opportunist and go right there. For a reap. And a reap. And a reap. Take all the gramophone. Hit that Faust. Reap. Checkmate at 9 of 6. And their key cost is 20. They have 14 Amber. Finally actually going through my Twitch notifications here. All right. I'd say that was a successful game. I'm just going to rotate through my decks here. So my next one I've played on stream before. It's Cosima Fixer Metashell. This is a Niflkong deck with 3 Niffle Apes. Has a key cheat. Logos has Redacted. And it has some board clear with 2 Kurzaps to get rid of non-mutants. Professor Torado with a pretty large number of mutants. I think it's 7 or 8. So at I got 24 creatures in the deck. I'm trying to count here. That's about 7 creatures. So decent amount of card draw if I keep Torado on the board. not as flexible as I used to be. Can't cross my legs. There we go. So again, I've got the Even Ivan, a redacted, so I want to see that redacted very early. Let's just see if they have any artifact hate. They don't. I'm going a second with a 2/2/2 hand. I'm throwing that shit away. Nice. This is a really good turn one. I get my gigantic. They do pull Charybdis out, which I don't really care about, at least at this point. Let's drop Niffle Kong, grab all my Niffle Apes. Put a Fandangle to the left. Wild Spirit. Drop all the monkeys. Greek mythology fans, if you are familiar with Charybdis, this creature looks nothing like him. I think Charybdis is a 6-headed sea monster. I might be confusing that with Scylla. But Scylla and Charybdis are Greek mythology creatures from the Odyssey. I really want to just start messing stuff up. Let's go Untamed. Reap with all my apes before I do anything else. Let's get Gloriana out. Let's fight into Charybdis. Let's kill that ape. Do 3 damage to Torvus. And then let's Reap Fandangle into a check at 6. I was thinking about doing a content video. Man, my voice is cracking like crazy today. Doing a content video where I talk about... what is this guy talking about? Talking about a lot of the lore behind some of these cards and the hidden nods to like mythology or pop culture. I don't know what this opponent's trying to say, but whatever. Things like Fagin is actually a character from the musical Oliver. Charybdis and Scylla are Greek mythology creatures. I think it would be interesting. I need to do a lot of research. I do know some, just off the top of my head from my vast knowledge of stupid trivia knowledge. But I think it would be a fun video to do. I am going to continue with Untamed. Then I'm just going to Reap, trigger, hit him. Let's do 3 damage right there. Then let's Lost in the Woods for that. And then my monkey. And then let's hit Ardent Hero and Purifier. See, the problem with collaboration is I have to do things that abide by other people's schedules. So when I do stuff by myself, I can just work on my own schedule and not have to worry about it. I've been thinking about some other ways to keep myself busy making some content videos. I think I'm trying to set the bar, not low, but set the bar achievable and do one content video a month. I don't always keep my Saturdays open, or sorry, keep them, yeah, I don't know, I'm correcting myself. I don't always keep my Saturdays open for streaming. Like next Saturday, I'm going to make an announcement on my Facebook as well, but next Saturday, my wife and I have plans elsewhere. So we are going to, we're going to be out of town, so I'm not going to be able to stream that day. I won't have a video ready, but, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hit you there. And I'm going to play you there. But it'll be nice to just get some content videos at least once a month. The one that I'm currently working on right now is, I don't really have a fancy title for it, to be honest, but it's what cards you need to be aware of that very directly make you play around them. So, Book of Malefaction. So if you steal, your opponent gets to purge cards. So cards that you need to be aware of that will intentionally alter your play. Let's go Logos. I don't think they have any mutants. They have one. I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Let's Kurzap this shit. Pew pew! I'm gonna hold Torado because I don't want him to get a benefit from Torado on Odd Claude. And this way I can drop Odd Claude if my mutants survive and get some extra draw. Evolution of Keyforge. I think that could be doable as well. That could be like Age of Ascension, the addition of the keywords Alpha and Omega, Worlds Collide, the addition of Enrage and Ward, and then now the mutant trait with enhancements as well. So just kind of a recap of what's new in every set. Let's drop Torado. Let's go Encoder. Reap. Hit you. Let's just play. Let's draw a card first. And let's Reap, draw a card. Let's discard you to Archive 1, and let's play that to Archive 2. Yeah, totally achievable. And it's not so much that I have a hard time scripting it, and I also don't have that hard of a time editing. In high school, before I settled on a career in psychology, I don't know what this guy's talking about whatsoever. We're just gonna close that chat window. Just distract my ADD. In high school, I was pursuing a ton of training in mechanical engineering and computer-aided drafting, design and blueprinting. So I have a lot of experience with photo and audio editing. So that comes into play right away. I think my opponent just rolled over and decided to complain that I was kicking their butt. So this last deck is one of my competitive decks that has a gigantic creature in it. So I'm going to queue it in a competitive queue. But anyway, so the time consumption of making the videos is just the time spent recording and re-recording certain scenes because I stumble over my words, because I do that all the time, or background noise, have my cats attacking each other and growling and hissing. So real life things that get in the way of the time of recording. But the time consumption for me, honestly, isn't even the post-production. It's just the process of recording. So this deck is the thing that abundantly assists emotion. I have a lot of decks that have that structure of name. So it's blank, that, blank. So I've got, bumping my microphone here. Sorry if this is blowing people's eardrums out. Yeah, it's just, I don't have any unique names. Like, I don't have a lot of names that are like a first name, last name. I have a lot of nicknames followed by a title. Ooh, this is a really good logo start. And a decent Untamed. I probably am going to start with Mindfire. Maybe. I'm going to keep it. They don't have anything to steal. But Mindfire is such a crapshoot anyway. I'm just going to do it to make him be a card down. And they lost Tao Tao Vapors, which is a really good card to hit with that. You wouldn't be offended if my cats, or just my wife and my cats, and didn't have any cats before this relationship. We got both of them together, so if our cats made an appearance. Problem is, so the office that I record in, that my computer station's all set up in, my wife runs her business through here as well, so she's got her craft table up, and so it's a very cramped space that's a no cat zone. And that was a really good first turn. I think I pitch this and hope to draw It's Coming. Yeah, we've got two cats. Daisy's the oldest. She's a little over 4. And then Declan's the little guy. He's the little shit. He just wrestles nonstop. He's about 2. It's a decent dishand, but I don't have any creatures to benefit this Fandangle. So we'll probably end up going Logos here. Yeah, I want to get use out of these Fandangles. Let's go Logos. Take my archives. Let's go Lycobot. And then Bot Bookton. Let's read Lycobot first. I'm going to pitch this Break Key. It's a little too early to have that, and I do have 2. Then let's reap with Bot Bookton. Drop that Lummilu. I'm going to hold this Ultra Gravitron because I don't want to pitch it. Probably going to play House Dis in this next turn, which will give me a decent chance to draw some Logos cards. gonna have to get off this leprous kick here. I've been listening to these guys so much that Spotify doesn't think I've listened to anything else. Ooh, I haven't listened to these guys in a long time. Well, they kept me from forging because they've got their Edai here. So let's go dis. These are all going to come in ready because of Fandangle, which I am fine with. Let's drop Obsidian Forge. Let's reap with Relentless Creeper. Let's... I'm going to reap with... reap with Dark Minion as well. Let's go Implosion on Dark Minion and hit that Edai. So check at 12 of 6 on my first key. And I've also been messing around with, let's see. I was messing around with a chat bot that would allow people to request songs while I'm on stream. And I'm pretty sure the way it works is through a server of songs that have been approved by the artists for people to play on stream. Let's see. I'm going to have to look at it later. It's going to take too much digging for me to do while I'm on stream here. So let's go forge the blue key. Still haven't drawn that It's Coming, so I'm going to go into Untamed. Am I? That's the question. I think I'm going to go dis. It makes more sense right now. So I'm going to reap with Relentless Creeper. Let's go Dominator Bauble on Lycobot to discard. I'm going to hit Reclaimed by Nature because I don't think they have any artifacts I need to worry about. They have... Nope. So I'm going to get rid of Reclaimed by Nature. Let's break key. And let's play this other Relentless Creeper. Puts me at check 9 of 6. Still know It's Coming. It's in there. We've got the 4th game of the day, and I've only played a gigantic creature once. It's yay! See if I can get this Ultra Gravitron down on the last turn of the game. Oh, well, they punctuated Equilibrium, so I found It's Coming, but now I don't have the other half of the card. Okay. Okay. Mini group think. Do they key charge? Yeah, they key charged. Okay. So let's go yellow key. Let's go logos. So let's start with a QMX play here. Let's reap to discard Trimble. Nope, no luck. So I'm going to hold this as coming. I'm going to Bouncing Deathquark the shit out of this board, though. So let's get rid of Panpanka. Let's get rid of Qmex. Let's keep going. Let's hit... I don't steal any amber in this deck, so I don't really care about these Molefins. Let's get rid of the Deepwood Druid, hit my Relentless Creepers. And do I want to go one more? Sure, let's hit this other Molefin and my Gloriana. Let's end turn there. Double tribute on Shrix, huh? What the fuck? I do get 2 creepers. I can purge some cards here. Sure. Let's grab my creepers. Jeepers creepers. No to the archives. Let's drop the creepers. Let's drop an Infernus to my opponents. Let's hit that tribute. They could redraw here soon. I'm more concerned about this Imperium. Let's hit those 2. Let's use that to reap and discard a Song of the Wild. Let's go Obsidian Forge. Let's nuke the Relentless Creeper. And then let's put the Bone Saw in play ready to at least fight this Shrix a little bit. I don't think I have the Amber control to keep up with this. I gotta push pretty hard here. So let's go Logos. Take my archives because Qmex will do some stuff here. There's my Gravitron, so I'm gonna pull his bottom half. Let's go Eclectic Inquiry, then a Bot Bookton, then a Gravitron to the right, Archive 5. Where did I hit in here? Couple okay discards, useless Untamed right now, decent Logos. I'm looking at trying to hit a key cheat here on Obsidian Forge for the win. And they're fishing for this E-Die, which is not going to help me. I've got Quant, Daughter. There's that E-Die. So my key cost is 9. Fuck. I do need to go Dis, so let's go Dis. Take these creepers. Yes to my archives. Got a hand of 15 cards. Let's see what I can do with it. So first and foremost, let's hit that Mind Fire. got their key charge, which is a good hit. Relentless Creeper. Relentless Creeper. Oh, they knew I had the Obsidian Forge win. Ooh, boy. Oh boy. That was a close one. Do I want to cycle back around? Let's play another casual game. Let's give that Kosama deck another try. What are they playing? They've got a Vault Keeper Maverick and Star Alliance, okay. Cleansing Wave, Equalize. Ooh, man, it's Niflkong versus Niflkong. Gonna keep that hand. This is gonna be a battle of the monkeys. Well, let's go Untamed. Sure, you can nuke yourself, discard, end. I'm going Star Alliance. Let's drop Nell. Let's put access denied on Mr. Exchange Officer. Okay, that's why he's got the Maverick. It's not technically a Maverick. Or is it? I think it technically still is a Maverick. Why not? Let's pop another access denied. Let's access or deny your access twice. Play an upgrade. Let's go Scout Pete. And then I don't really care about my offs. I'm gonna discard the Researcher. Let's go Particle Sweep. Pew. Ooh, here comes the Niflkong. Double, it's coming? Oh, no. Never mind. I just got caught up in the chat scroll there. Let's go Logos. Do I want to go with like Star Alliance? Might as well use the board I have. Let's Reap. We're going to discard that card. Researcher and then Chan. So Fangtooth Cavern is going to hit Mutagenesis Researcher unless they play something smaller. That sun is getting hot in here. That should be better. Again, I don't really steal Amber. Actually, I don't steal Amber at all. So I don't mind that. Alright, let's just keep going. Star Alliance. To reap. Let's leave it on top of the deck, and then let's drop Anthony. And reap. So check at 7 of 6. Blue key, as always. Let's go Logos. To Kurzap. Then let's go Research Smoko, because I want him to die, actually. He's going to archive a card. And end turn. Jacked up my key cost, okay. Got Star Alliance in there. Let's go Untamed. Let's get this Fandangle. Sorry, no to the archives. Fandangle, Niffle Ape, and then Gloriana is going to be the target for Fangtooth. If they're able to kill Gloriana, they're probably going to then knock out my Fandangle. There's their Niffle Kong. Okay, so now they did kill my attendant, so they're gonna knock out this Fandangle. That's a lot of monkeys. 3 apes, a queen, and a Kong. I think I'm still gonna go Logos though. No to my archives. They do not have an even number, so let's go Lethalogica. Ooh boy. That's gonna leave a Niffle Kong, and that's it. So I'm gonna reap. Let's play you to the right. Let's reap with you. And let's play Munchling to the right. And then let's Kurzap. Pew. So now Niffle Kong's offline because there's no Niffle creatures in play. So he can still fight with a lot of power or still reap, but he's not able to trigger his extra ability. Interesting. Use the ability to kill himself. I'm sorry you felt that way, man. Let's go. I'm gonna go Untamed. No to the archives. Let's get this Amber Spine Mongrel out. Then a Niffle Ape. Wild Spirit on Even Ivan, sure. And then it's coming just to grab part of... Let's grab it from my discard. Because then I still have the chance of pulling into the other half of the Niffle Kong. So I'm at check at 6 of 6. Probably have a playline on Logos, and as I'm saying that, they just played Quintrino Flux and threw that out the window. I probably still am going to go Logos. Let's no to the archives. Let's play that autoencoder. Eclectic Inquiry. So I've got my redacted in there. It's way too late for that redacted, so I'm not going to bother myself with trying to play it. Let's just get Professor Toronto out for card draw. And I do have the other half of the Niffle Kong. I did say Niffle. I've said Niffle like 50 times in this match. They've got Niffle Ape, Niffle Ape, Niffle Ape, Niffle Queen, Niffle Kong. And I have Niffle Ape, Niffle Ape, Niffle Ape, Niffle Kong. Oh boy, oh boy. What are we going with here? I think we're going to go Untamed. Not take my archives. Ape, Ape, Kong. Grab the other ape. On the Niffle Apes? Yeah. Did you just say Niffle? I like the flavor text on access denied. Red flashing lights mean the same thing on every world in the Grand Star Alliance. Get the fuck out of there! Alright, what do we do here? I'm going Star Alliance, and I'm going to take my archives. So let's go ahead and play a Secura Droid to the right to have my Niffle Kong capture 1. Perfect. Let's play Anthony. Then let's play another creature on the other side of Anthony. Let's access deny on Techno Knight, so we can't use that ability. And call that a good turn. Large Logos loadout. I might go Logos. I might play Untamed. I think Untamed is going to be a slightly better board state. Never mind. Okay. Cool. So they got rid of their Fangtooth Cavern, which is nice. So Logos is definitely going to be my turn here because I want to rebuild my board faster than my opponent can, if able. Let's go yellow. Logos. Let's drop that redacted, because why not? Let's play Smoko, Bot Bookton, Munchling, Lethalogica. And I'm going to discard that. Just get an archive off of it. Good afternoon, Kelly. How are you doing today? You can't like sports and card games. That's sacrilege. Okay, if you're dual monitoring it, I allow it. I am going to go Star Alliance. Yes to my archives. Let's drop a Nell. Let's play this upgrade on Nell. Draw a card. Commander Chan. Let's play Mutagenesis Researcher. Let's go particle sweep. Do 2 damage to Kong. Pew! Because you're a mutant, you just die. And just like that, the game is very even. Oh, to be honest, I did too. I didn't play Magic, but I was a huge gamer, huge nerd, and I was a 3-sport varsity athlete in high school as well, so I know that dichotomy very well, because you don't fit in with either group. I need to capture at least one, so I'm going to go Untamed. Let's hit Wild Spirit. Niflkong, have a Niflkong. Reap. Wild Spirit. I am not going to trigger Niflkong. Let's go Amber Spine Mongrel. Let's just hit Grey Rider and then let's play that for an Amber. It's going to shuffle my deck. Checkmate at 8 of 6. I'm at 8 of 8. Oh, they double Garcia'd me. Motherfucker! I did draw into an Anthony, though, which gives me a good opportunity to pull this game back in my favor. So we're going Star Alliance. Didn't even have to think about it. Let's play an upgrade on Garcia, so she can't Reap to use her ability. Let's Reap with Chan to use Dark Fairy to fight and hit this other Garcia, I guess. Let's go Pete. Let's discard Fandangle. Let's play an Anthony. And let's Reap and Reap. See if they can beat 14 of 6 for checkmate. Go ahead and Reap, I dare you. I've got my Mongrel. That's what I thought. GG. Gonna leave. I'm gonna just join a very quick competitive queue here. Again with my Ultra Gravitron deck. And then after this match I'm gonna take a short break. Give my voice a rest, stretch my legs. Let's see what they've got. The Thwartive Chancellor, it's a Coda deck. Holy fuck, 4 mothers. Talk about a polyamorous relationship. Double Dodger, double Naughty. So they're going for a large card draw advantage here. Coward's End. Okay, and Speed Sigil. So this is a terrible starting hand for that, so I'm going to mulligan. I'm hoping I can hit some mothers with my Infernus. Slow them down a bit. And there's one of them. Can't do anything about that one right now. I'm going to need to go Logos. I don't think they had any artifacts worth mention either. And a library access. This is going to be a quick game. What do they got here? One of the mothers. There's a phase shift. I can honestly say I do not miss seeing this shit. Saw this stuff all over the place in the first Vault tour. Okay. Well, Let's go Untamed. I'm just going to play this Reclaimed by Nature. Bonus damage there. Let's play Fandangle. Let's go Resurgence just to grab that bot booked in. Gloriana's Attendant, and then let's do Growth Surge on Fandangle. Yeah, Mother, I feel Daughter is well balanced, 2-power elusive. I think the 5-power +1 card draw is a bit excessive. Granted, it doesn't have elusive or anything, but I feel 4-power would have been perfect for Mother. Here comes all the shadows. Pawn sacrifice, all the old tricks here. So I think it's time to start purging. Let's go on this Creeper and Furnace. Let's hit the Mother and the Pawn sacrifice. That's incredibly true. That might be why they did it, because I know they build a couple sets ahead, so they may have had that in mind, because I think the harder they come... Was that Coda? Or was that Age of Ascension? I'm curious. No, it was a Coda card. Okay. Coda and Age of Ascension. I do get a Gravitron play here, so I'm going Logos. Pretty no-brainer. Excuse me. Let's go It's Coming. Grab the top half. Let's go Diametric Charge. Let's get rid of that Naughty and ping some damage over here. Let's go Ultra Gravitron just to archive what I can before I Lethal Logica. Let's drop some more creatures. Let's get this engine going. A couple unfortunate Logos pulls into the archive, but decent cards to hit in there for Dis. I've got a really nice Bouncing Death Cork here for when the rest of the Mothers hit the board, so I'm going to be holding that. Yep, Dodger's going to steal one. I don't have much in the way of Amber control, so I do need to be mindful of what's going on with all of that bullshit. So I think I do want to go Logos. Archives, no. So let's Reap with Lycobot to discard Vineapple Tree. I'm not going to get a lot of use out of this right now. That's QMax. QMax will... do I want to fight? I'm going to Reap. I'm a little far behind here. So an Ultra Gravitron will then fight, because I'm pretty sure they're building up for a Coward's End here. So I'm going to fight into Headhunter, discard Lummy-Loo to then purge Smash. And then I'll have a good play here for Dis to break key and all kinds of other shenanigans. Try and get a little catch up there. So So with this Speed Sigil, I actually don't need to prioritize these Fandangles, because the Speed Sigil is going to do the same thing for at least the first creature. I'm going to go Dis. I am going to take my Archives. Let's hit that Obsidian Forge. Let's break Key. Remove the stun. Let's have Infernus. Let's have Infernus fight into Mother. Let's play this Dark Minion to the right. Have this Dark Minion fight into this Novu. Doing all kinds of crazy shit here. Let's use the Dominator Bauble on Lycobot to reap and discard. Ooh, I'm about to go through my deck, so I'm going to discard Resurgence. It's Mindfire. I hit Umbra. It's Implosion to hit QMX and Mother. And let's break Key again, because then we're going to be ideally equal on keys here. So it puts me at check at 7. They're going to reforge their first key. So they've got an amber advantage on me, but not a key advantage anymore, unless they're able to pull me out of check. And probably smash. Gonna smash my Gravitron. Called it! Bumpsy. Interesting they didn't play Bumpsy first. I guess they're just getting use out of the Bumpsy here. Yep, so they pulled me off a key. So my opponent does have a key advantage now. Unguarded Camp. God, this deck's rough. Let's go Logos. Sure, take my Archives. Let's... I'm gonna remove your stun. Let's play this Lethalogica. Get through the deck here. Eclectic Inquiry. Eclectic Inquiry. Let's QMX. Then let's Reap. Get rid of a Resurgence. Draw a new card. It's unfortunate. I already played my QMX. So I'm going to Reap. Let's play this bot booked in. And I think they've 1, 2, 3. So they have one unaccounted for Mother. So I think it's time to stop holding this Bouncing Death Quark. So let's hit Bumpsy and QMX. Let's do it again. Let's hit Novu and Relentless Creeper. Let's do it again for Smash and let's hit Lycobot and call it good there. So they're already on their second key here, unfortunately. What do I have in my Archives? I've got some nice disc stuff. So I do have another play on Break Key. I have a Break Key in hand. So if I call Dis, I'm sorry, I forgot to end turn. If I call Dis, I could use my Ultra Gravitron to do some purging, but they pop an Effervescent. I'm still off a key. God. And this deck is a pretty good deck. The one my opponent's playing is ruthless, though. I'm curious what statistics online are. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Didn't want you. It's 1 in 3 in competitive play. Interesting. It's 76 SAS, 98%. Looks like a pretty standard competitive list, to be honest. Just feels like it's... Yeah, I was looking at that. I didn't want to say anything, but it's Mars player against a Mars player, right? Oh boy. I think I still go logos here. And I don't want to take my archives. So I'm going to play Bot Bookton first. Reap. So then I play a Lethal Logica off the deck. I got 5 cards left, so I'm going to play Ultra Gravitron now and archive those 5. And then Lethal Logica just for a bonus amber. Puts me at 8 of 6. I've got 10 cards in my archive, so I've got a really nice disc pull. And then I'm going to get my Relentless Creeper, my non-pinged or non-bonus pip Relentless Creeper. So let's go blue. Oh, fuck yeah, and he dropped a Ghostly Hand, so I'm going dis. Let's grab that Creeper. I am taking my archives. 17 cards in hand. First card I play comes into play ready. It's a matter of which one I want to play. So first I'm going to play a Break Key. Unforge his yellow. Then I'm going to play a Mind Fire, and I hit his Loot the Bodies. I think the right thing here is Relentless Creeper, because then I can fight it into War Drummer and kill it and pull it back on my next disc turn. Because now my Bone Saw is going to come into play ready because I've lost a creature. I'm going to play Dark Minion. Play an Infernus to hit that Ghostly Hand and just keep chipping away and slowing him down here. Let's get rid of that Lights Out because I want to be able to keep my board state. Relentless Creeper. Bone Saw will reap. Dominator Bauble is going to reap with Bot Bookton. No cards in my deck, so nothing happens. But then what can I do? I can do... I'd be at cost 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So I'm 1 shy. I need to play this Break Key to keep pace, so I'm going to put myself in the check at 6 of 6. Because then 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So I'm 1 off. So I will end my turn. War Drummer to reap. Coward's End coming. No, War Song. Just gonna hit my Bookton. Okay. There's the Coward's End. Kept me off a turn though. Going to Untamed. Let's just drop Lumilu. Fandangle. Then Trimble. Let's go to the left. Let's Growth Surge. Gloriana's Attendant, and then let's Rapid Evolution on Gloriana. Reap with Lumilu. Kelly, you shut your filthy mouth. This deck has 0 beasts other than Lumilu, so this Lumilu is just a dummy card. It does feel really bad, though. Speed Sigil, Twin Bolt. Hit my Fandangle and Lumilu. Are they going to archive anything, or are they going to reap? There's a Mother. They are not in check. So what's going to give me the best chance for a key cheat win here? Probably a Logos turn. Yep, let's go Logos. I'm going to play QMX first to then fight and put QMX in the archives. So it's coming. Grab the bottom half of Ultra Gravitron. Diametric Charge in the center here. Let's go Ultra Gravitron, Lethal Logica, Lycobot. So I have a really nice dis lineup with these 3. Got a Creeper in my hand. So I do have a way to key cheat if they do not board clear. But they're calling Brobnar, so I'm worried. Right. So that's my question, Kelly, right? So you've got a card that relies on other beast traits. Why is that allowed? Like, even if it's just, it must come with at least one other beast, I'm fine with it. Because then you get 1 bonus amber. I don't know. If anyone looks at my list during play and they see Lumilu, immediately you're like, oh shit, how many beasts do they have? And then they see there's none, they're like, fuck that guy. Stupid cat. Stupid demon cat. Hoo boy. Now my problem here, Unguarded Camp. I always forget what that card does. So they capture a whole bunch of amber for me. I need to go dis because I need to try and get a key cheat win here, and I don't think I'm going to be able to. Dis, grab the archives. I think I got too far behind too quickly here. So let's go break key. Let's just see what the Mindfire can hit. Hits a bump C, which I'm okay with. Let's go Creeper to Reap. Wellness Creeper. There. Let's use you on Attendant to Reap. I've got 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. I hit it with the board clear. Boy, that was a good game. That was a good game. I was so close. Reinstills faith in this deck. I love this deck, if you can't tell by how often I play it. With that, everyone that's watching, if you're new to the stream, about halfway through on Saturday, right? total nail biter. Halfway through on Saturdays, I just take a quick 5-minute break just to get a snack and something new to drink. On the back of that one, I'm feeling good, so I'm going to take a very quick break. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. And probably won't bring any more nail biters that were that good. But who knows? It's Keyforge. Anything can happen. So I will be right back in just a few minutes. And we're back. Crystal Hive is live again. Today we are playing a whole bunch of gigantic creature decks. And I just played a really awesome game. So tip of the hat, the proverbial hat, to my opponent, Vampire Polite. Awesome game, so thank you for that one. We're going to hop into a little less intense game and play the dock that meddles with court. I forget, this is a Niflkong deck. Start of the game, good luck, have fun. And I absolutely want this Dark Ember Vault early. It's just a matter if my opponent has Artifact Kill or Artifact Hate. Vault's Blessing, Chonkers. Nope, no Artifact Hate, so I can play the Dark Amber Vault very early. They also have a gigantic creature, so it's a great theme today. So I'm playing against a Deacylus. And as first player... I'm going to keep it. I'm going to play Saurian to play this Neotaurus. I didn't want to play the Dark Amber Vault first turn, because I don't have any damage pips to do to anything, or I have damage pips that wouldn't have a target, no amber to capture, and then I'd put myself into a 2/2/2 hand. So I wanted to avoid that if I could. But now we're going to play Shadows. Vault to do 2 damage to right there. Sacro Thief to the right to do damage to kill. Draw a card. Let's Seeker Needle, do damage there. And then let's Tempting Offer to bounce it. I guess I could have played that in a much better order, but you know what? Fuck it, we're having fun. Wife just got home. Had to say hi. And for everyone that is new to checking out the stream, I can't see anyone's names, but if anyone is new, thank you for checking out the Crystal Hive. If you're enjoying the Keyforge content, you just like watching me ramble and hearing me stumble over my words, or if you just like the cool pink and teal background, or I guess it's more aquamarine, but go ahead and click that follow button somewhere down here, and bing that bell. Get notifications anytime I go live. Let's go Untamed, Niflgrounds, Pismire, draw a card because it's a mutant. Let's discard this Niflkong. And let's go ahead and play this Keyfrog, because why not? Just hit it into the armor there. Just make an adjustment there. There we go. Why did I not get a stand table arm mic any sooner? This thing's amazing. Inspector, what did I lose? I lost. Oh no! Did they have a Reclaimed by Nature in there? They did. I completely missed that. Okay. Oops. Let's go Untamed to Reap. and Reap. Just play Resurgence and grab Niflkong and Neotaurus. And I guess just discard Niflkong? Whatever. Sure. Sometimes the things I do don't make sense. It's like my brain knows I'm queuing for casual, so I just throw caution to the wind. Alright, all mutants have Skirmish now, which is going to get gross, because I have a feeling they have a very strong fighting deck. It's going to be way too early for an Axiom, so let's go Shadows. Drop that Miasma Bomb. Let's Reap. Let's do damage to... Trimble. And then let's play Tempting Offer on Sacra Beast. So it's going to put us both in the check, but at least on that playability, they don't get too much. New song by Greta Von Fleet. Yes, please. Alright. I still think it's way too early. Why did they exiled Chonkers? Okay. So let's go Untamed, I guess. Let's drop this Niflate. Have Pismire fight into Trimble. Have Chonkers fight in the Trimble. This way it's coming to grab from my discard. Seven of 6. Check on my first key. Seven of 7, so they're going to make me pay one more, but I do get a key. I think I'm going to play Saurian just to get my hand cleared so I can try and pull this other half of my Gigantic. So let's go Faust. Let's go ahead and save this Chonkers. Let's play Neotaurus, because I've got 5 creatures and I can capture 5. Let's capture everything, and then let's Axiom on this Faust, right? Let's put it on Chonkers. Yeah, because there's going to be that splash damage from the Dark Minion. And key cost for them is 14. What to do. I'm drawing all my Saurians, so I think I just play into it. I don't fight it anymore. Faust will Reap. Skirmish. I'm going to Reap so they can't fight. Let's go to the left. Let's hit that with the ward. Playing Kyrian Faust in casual it's actually a double Faust. So, you know, I'm that guy. I Here's my soapbox. I don't deem casual by SAS. I don't buy into SAS as strongly as other people do. I feel like I'm a little loud, so I'm going to move away from the mic a little bit here. I don't buy into the SAS ratings as much as others do. I deem whether a deck is competitive on how much amber control it has, board control, artifact control, and then past that, I look at efficiency. Can it draw cards? Can it archive cards? Does it have action cheating? Excuse me. So I look at all those statistics, and I know a lot of people just very quickly look at SAS and just say, "Oh, fuck you, dude. Why are you playing that deck?" This deck is not unbeatable. You have to have board clear early, otherwise I start setting up and kicking your butt. But let's go Reap. Reap. And then I'm going to fight so they can't Reap, so then Drekker can't steal. So I'm at check of 6 of 6. There's actually a new statistic on decks of Keyforge for the people that do like that site. Trying to be clear, I'm not disparaging the site. The statisticians, mathematicians, and just programming gurus that run that site are amazing at what they do. I would never be able to do any of that stuff. So if you like decks of Keyforge and all the statistics it gives you, great. I use it for all the other statistics. I just don't buy into SAS as much. But they do have a new statistic it looks like they are testing. It's called the Metascore, the META, and it tracks competitive abilities like amber control, artifact control, creature control, and board clear. And those are generally the top 4 you want in a competitive deck, because those are all-encompassing 4 traits that a deck has that allow you to manipulate the board and tempo of the game, as well as react to what your opponent is doing. Let's go Shadows. Opportunist. Let's pop that on Chonkers. Let's give him Elusive. Why not? Nexus to the right. Let's go Seeker Needle to get rid of Post Pixies. And then let's do 2 damage to Drekker. They are nowhere close to forging. So I'm going to leave this Miasma Bomb there. And I'm almost at checkmate. That being said, though, Kelly, if someone brings a deck like this against me in casual, if I get this far behind, I usually just concede and move on, because it is casual, and I give people the benefit of the doubt that they're probably testing a deck. If I see the same person playing this deck over and over again, I'd be pissed. Or not this specific deck, but a very strong deck in casual, I'd be pissed. Captured a whole bunch of my shit on Deus Silas, huh? Let's go Untamed. I need to start hacking away at this Deus Silas. So I'm going to... I also don't want the Deus Silas to hit the Picarin, because then the Picarin becomes a 25 power creature. Let's go. Let's have this Niffleape fight in the Drekker. Then let's have Chonkers fight into Drekker to double buff it. Let's Reap with Pismire, Fandangle to the right, and then Dark Fairy to the left. And I still have that other half of Niffle Ape in there. And turn... They're going to get a really good use out of Deocelis here. It's going to basically... I was going to say, basically wipe out my board. It damages everything by 2. I do get my Niffle Kong, though. I give a high five to anyone that can name that song. May not have whistled it perfectly, but I was close. I'm gonna go Untamed still. Let's go Niffle Kong to the right. Grab all my monkeys. Yeah, any... Oh, I'm trying to think. How would it be a direct counter to Curiosaurus? I mean, any gigantic creature is generally a tech against Curiosaurus, because they're generally going to be the largest body in your deck. But I don't see how it's directly a counter to Curia. This is weird. I guess let's go Shadows. Let's play you over here. KMG. Reap and Reap. And then let's just keep pinging away at Picaroon there. I don't need to Miasma Bomb right now. Yeah, it is a slow dump. In that same vein, though, you're also looking at Library of Poliosaurus as a counter to Curiosaurus. Because you could kill a target, move an amber to your strongest creature, and then move the amber from your strongest creature into your pool, rather than dumping it into the common supply. So there's a few slower options to counter Curiosaurus. Or not to counter it, but to oppose it. The song was In Hell I'll Be Good Company by the Dirty South, by the way. Let's go Saurian. to... I'm going to play defensive initiative. Why not? Let's go ahead and ward. I'm then going to fight into Deacillus. I'm going to play a Perfectus Ludo to the left and ping Deacillus again. Let's play a Faust to the left, capture on themselves, and let's play Axiom to ping Deacillus again, and that's ward Faust. The hope is once I kill this Deacillus, then Picaroon's going to immediately die because they have enough damage on them, and I'm going to bounce 8 amber back into my pool. So it may seem like I'm playing a little slow. I'm vying on doing 12 more damage here and bouncing 12 amber immediately to my pool. Shit, they're at 16. Okay. Now, how do we try and kill this Deacillus? I'm gonna go Shadows. Let's Sacro Thief fight into Deacillus. Let's use Miasma Bomb. And then let's hit Deacillus with another damage. So I'm 7 from killing it. They can't, or they skip their Forge step now. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Oh no. I've got serious music ADD right now. I've got 21 amber. I wish I had too much to protect right now. And they just warded, so this is going to be GG. Let's just go. Boom, steal 1. Boom. Boom. Yes. Oh, the slow bleed. Started off so fast, and once they dropped that Deacillus and Picaroon combo, I got screwed. That's a GG. That's a don't even worry about it. All right, let's try another Cosima game. Oops. That last game did not go well. Did not go well at all. What do we got? Mordecai El Il Coraggioso. Key to Darkness, Miasma, double Subtle Maul, that's gonna suck, kind of TMTP. Triple Full Moon, and a Key Charge. With 4 creatures though, so they want to stack that Gateway. Okay, low creature count deck, so I just got to do my thing. So I'm going to keep it, go Logos, drop that Redacted, start off with that. They do have Poltergeist, so I do need to be wary of that, but if I can try and get this Logos key cheat before they see a Poltergeist, great. If not, I'm ideally not wasting turns. Who knows? Drop a decent shadow start here. So let's go, neither of them are mutants. Let's go Lethalogica, Titan Engineer, and then, yeah, I don't need to use that Krzap yet. My hope is that they play the board clears, so then I don't get the chains. Because they do have 2 gateways. Didn't look like they had another board. Yeah, just 2 gateways for their board clears. Oops. Alright, there goes my redacted, which is fine. They burnt the Poltergeist early. I was going to go Starlines anyway. But they're going to lock me into Untamed, so it's their turn again. Good call, buddy. Good call. Fucker. There's been some tournaments where I've been on the receiving end of some Control of the Weeks like that, and I'm just like, it's your turn again. Go for it. You made a good call. So this coming turn, I'm going to be playing Star Alliance. Good old Dusk Runner. I miss that card. That was one of my favorite upgrades in Coda. But let's go ahead and pop Access Denied on there. Let's pop a Scout Pete on the right. Let's discard that Ape. No mutants. So I'm just going to Particle Sweep and nuke that Naughty the Thief. I'm going to play this creature to the left. Play this creature to the right. Let's capture on the mutant, and then let's go ahead and play this creature to the left. Trying to get as many creatures out as quickly as I can to try and get some reaps before they drop that gateway. And it is almost 2:30. Stream scheduled to end at 3. This will probably be my last match for the day. I've got a lot of stuff I wanted to do other than stream, but I wanted to make sure I got enough stream content going. And yeah, neither of us are on a key yet. Each of us are decently close to our first key. So we'll probably end up ending stream about 20 minutes early. But given that tomorrow I am going to be doing my Sealed Sunday, starting at noon. For about 2 hours, just see how many sealed games I can get in. I'm not gonna restrict myself into a specific set. I'm just gonna play what I feel like each round and go from there. Sealed Sundays have been pretty low-key. Not a lot of people playing Sealed, at least recently. So come on and hang out and sling some cards, try and find my cues, and we'll duke it out. Ooh, Lost in the Woods. They're gonna recycle their Dust Pixie here. And probably their Nexus. No. Or actually, yes. They did exactly what I said, and I'm convincing myself I was wrong. And then regrowth to grab their naughty. Okay. Well, let's go Star Alliance to reap and fight into the Hunting Witch, and then reap. And then let's drop Anthony to keep them off a key. Alright, there's a gateway. So... I think let's just go Logos. No to the archives. Let's ditch that Kurzap. Let's play Torado, and then let's go Eclectic Inquiry. Big Untamed turn coming here. No Niflkong, though. Sorry, I'm here. Just responding to a quick message. So I'm gonna go Untamed, I guess, and sure, take archives. Let's go ahead and hit that Dust Pixie. Let's go Amber Spine Mongrel, Niflkong, Attendant. Nope, there's no other half in there, so I'm going to play It's Coming Anyway. Just grab the bottom half. Wild Spirit on Mongrel, sure. There's the Niflkong. Way too little, way too late. Let's go blue. And I'm not going to do much else other than that this game. So let's reap. And fight into Naughty. Then reap. Why did I get... Oh, yeah, because you're a mutant. Duh. Let's play Niflkong. Let's grab that monkey. GG. So it is 2:30. That avalanched very fast. They have a lot of out-of-hand plays. I don't know why they were playing that card in casual, or that deck in casual. That being said, that is going to be my last game for the day. I'm going to log off and get some other stuff done, including some 3D printing. Yeah, I jumped into that hobby. And I will be back tomorrow for Sealed Sunday at noon Mountain Time until about 2. Yeah, thanks Kelly and Shelly. It's always so weird to say your names back and forth. I'm going to mess them up at some point. So thanks for hanging out. This has been the Crystal Hive, and as always when it comes to Keyforge, when in doubt, reap it out. Take care.